Hey guys, welcome to today's video. It's all about the hikes that I went on over the last weekend. So actually we traveled through Wednesday. We traveled Saturday through Wednesday, and now we're having class Thursday through Sunday. It's actually really weird, but over this travel we had some hikes. I did not film the hikes because I was extremely nervous because of my hiking abilities. But now I'm gonna have a whole video. I'm going to be doing my hair that you see now and a little bit of makeup. I don't really have much on there, some highlights, some mascara. But yeah, that's what today's video is about. It's gonna be me explaining the hikes, what I learned from them, how they were, and then inserting clips. So let's get right into today's video. Okay, so hey. I don't really know what I want to do to my hair yet. I'm thinking 2 buns could be cute because it is 12:34 and I have class at 1:15. So the goal is to do something like decently cute to my hair and then maybe do some makeup. This is rocking maybe day 4, day 5 hair, wash and go. Did some braids, took the braids out, did a ponytail. Like, this is just my hair. So I think I'm gonna do 2 buns. I honestly might do like asymmetrical buns in my hair and hopefully like the fullness is there. So I think I'm gonna do asymmetrical buns. I might put some clips. Oh, they're kind of reflecting. Might put some clips. I have a lot of clips because they are my childhood. Like, I used to love clips so freaking much. Ooh, lighting. Okay, I used to love clips so much, but then like I didn't wear them anymore because like, oh my gosh, that's so childish. But now they're back in. And so really, let's get into this video. I'm gonna do my hair and we're gonna talk about these hikes. Because one of them wasn't bad. One of them was not bad. I will say the other one was really bad. And on the schedule, it says vlog. It was not a walk, it was a hike, but it was so pretty. Literally, Australia and New Zealand, they have both been really scenic. And I've just been absolutely in love with how scenic everything has been. But my brush is over here, my hairstyle, so I'm gonna move them into the sink and so we can start. So if I'm looking away, there's a mirror behind me, or if I'm like looking really weird in the cameras because I'm trying to like see to do it right. Okay, cool. Okay, so first thing is first, I'm going to pull out my products that I'm mainly gonna use. I'm gonna use this Shea Moisture smoothie and some Eco Sol gel today, and also just some water. This is just some tap water. Sometimes if I'm at home and I'm not traveling so much, I can keep like water in here. I'll make like a water conditioner kind of like oil mixture and like shake it up and then put it into my hair. But for now, it is just water today. So this first hike. So there is this waterfall, the highest waterfall in Australia, I'm pretty sure. I will definitely double check, look that up, leave it in the description. But it is super high, and like, so we get there, we're in Hidden Valley area. We stayed at the Hidden Valley cabins, and so also look at my broke comb. Sister's struggling, but so we're staying at the Hidden Valley cabins, and the people drive us there. They drive us to the waterfall, and the waterfall is super high. So we drive to the peak of the waterfall. And then we're gonna walk, we're gonna go down and then come back up. Okay, simple enough. We're gonna go down and come back up. So maybe it's like 86 degrees. Feels like 106. It's humid, it's super hot. So I made sure that I had water. I had how much? I had around 2 liters of water. Whenever you hike, make sure you have plenty of water and fluids. So make sure you have plenty of water and fluids with you because it's gonna get hot. I even felt dehydrated at the end. Oh my gosh, not in my hair. But it was definitely, I'm terrible at parting my hair. This might not work out, honestly. But Make sure you have plenty of water and fluids with you. Ask about snacks because I get really snacky. But yeah, so we get there, we're at the top. And some people didn't do like, some people did whatever. And we're walking down, okay, cool, steps, ground. Okay, and then we start getting into the rainforest part. This is the part where the ground is like super muddy. Everyone's slipping and like, everyone's in hiking boots except for me and like a couple other people, but my shoes literally are flat. There's really no like traction or anything to help me not slip and fall everywhere. So I rolled my ankle like 3 times. I kid you not. So I rolled my ankles like 3 times, and then we're like going through, he's like, oh, here are these vines that like stick you and they hurt really bad. Someone like compared it to poison ivy. And I was like, I don't want that. But yeah, so apparently there's like these vines that we had to go through that can like hurt us really bad. There's like 10 different poisonous snakes that can kill us. And then on top of that, we had to like crawl through like certain parts. But when we got there, the waterfall was super beautiful. Going down wasn't too bad. I was walking with some friends. It was not that bad. This part is not gonna be great in the back. But that part wasn't really too bad. Going down, the scenic views were amazing. I'm honestly right now gonna insert some clips of that and then I'll come back. Okay, so you guys like saw just like how beautiful this is. Like this waterfall was so nice. The mist is like hitting us. We're chilling, relaxing, eating snacks and everything. And then he's like, hey guys, you know, we gotta go back up. And on the way down, that's when I knew. Like I didn't know before the hike. I knew on the way down that going up was gonna be terrible. Like I even looked at my friend and was like, you know what they really should have? They should really have some ski lifts out here because going up is going to be pretty terrible. And I definitely get why they don't have ski lifts because you don't want to have that kind of like impact on nature, of course. But getting up was a mess. Okay, so I'm kind of in the front. You know, he was like, come on guys, you gotta go. So, you know, I'm in the front group, you know, going a little bit. And then we're going back and we're like crawling through the hole again, having to put my book bag on the front and doing all this other stuff. And then, you know, my lack of cardio hits me. I was like, oh my God. So like, you know, people pass me and then like, so my ankle, whenever I do like longer distance things, my ankle will like swell up a lot. And so then next thing you know, my ankle is swelling. And now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let some more people pass me, of course. And so that happens, they pass me, well, I let them pass me. And then I kind of found these 2 people in the program who are really great. And we really just hiked the rest together. Like we would hike a little bit, stop, sit on the bench, which was really nice, and then keep going. But we were all dying. I was like chugging my water, trying to breathe. And I didn't want to be that person. Like I didn't want to be the reason we stopped. So I'm like really trying to keep going, hoping that they were gonna stop sometime soon so I can breathe. But it was just hard getting back up. My ankle was hurting, out of breath. But once we got to the top, we had lunch. And you know me, I was thinking like, you know, if I get to the top, I can get lunch. I can eat something. And this is not working. But I get to the top, I can eat something and we can keep going. We can get on with our day, go back. The quicker I get up, the better. But no, people on this walk were literally dying. Like people were having asthma attacks. I heard another group, they threw up. It was just a lot. And I'm gonna have to move up the camera real quick so I can do this, but it's a lot on everyone. And ultimately, even though it was a lot, when I think back on it, I enjoyed it and I would do it again. I would definitely do it again, but like, maybe like next year. Like I wouldn't do it like now, but definitely like next year or something, I would definitely do it again. And honestly, I'm trying to multitask right now and it's not really working. So I'm gonna bun this up and come back and continue about like my reflection on the walk, hike, walk. Okay, so now that the hard part is done, honestly, please leave some protective styles below because I'm really running out of ideas. But now that we're done with that, I'm gonna do my edges and then keep talking. So after like reflecting on the hike, oh, this close. Okay, but after reflecting on the hike, like I said, I would definitely do it again, maybe like later on in life. Like it's an experience that I wouldn't trade. It definitely, once again, I feel like doing these hikes, they're not stuff that I would normally do. Like hiking up Stone Mountain, okay, that really is not that bad in my opinion. But like these hikes are like real hikes. Like it was ranked a 3, but that was definitely like a 10 to me. Like hiking is not really something that I do or something that a lot of people in my family do, or even in my community. It's just not like something that people do. People aren't like going out and say, oh yeah, this could be a fun day, let's go hiking, or like, let's plan this, let's plan that. And that's something I didn't know coming onto this program. Like I didn't realize like how outdoorsy these spots were. Like I knew I wanted to go to these places, but I definitely figured more city because really, like I said, the only study abroad program with Georgia Tech I knew about was like GTL, and that's a lot of like city stuff. Like you can go out doing other stuff, but mainly you're staying in like main cities. And so I really didn't know like that this program would include so much like outdoorsy things. Even like after our meeting, like I don't know if I just wasn't paying attention, but I don't remember them mentioning that we were gonna do like a bunch of hikes. And after the super long hike we had in New Zealand that honestly made me feel super strong, I thought that was our last hike, but like clearly it wasn't. You know, the schedule, so I think we're done though. I think after this, that was our last hike, but I'm so excited I did it. I think I might like hike again in my life. Like I think hiking will be a new fun thing for me, just not an everyday, like an every month thing either. Like not like every day, like this is how I'm gonna get my exercise. But I know through like Georgia Tech, oh my goodness, sorry, the lighting's changing. But I know through Georgia Tech that you can do programs where you like pay like an amount and you go with them. Either like camping, hiking, on different trips. So I definitely want to look into that. I don't know if my friends would go hiking with me, but it's something I can definitely ask them and try. Like doing hikes and things, if you're not used to it, if you're not used to that kind of physical activity, and then when you do complete it, whether it's an hour or like 16 hours, you feel just incredibly strong. Like you feel like you can do anything. Like I honestly feel like I can do anything. Like I could go out and just be great, if that makes sense. So I would definitely hike again in the future. I would just have to prepare better and know what I'm getting into, because I really didn't know what I was getting into with these hikes. I'm gonna brush this back. I really didn't know what I was getting into. I just knew that it was on schedule, people do it with the program, and I already paid for it. So that's all I really knew. But I'm excited I went. I do definitely feel stronger than ever once again. It just kind of gives you that feeling of like, wow, I did that. I got up there, I did that. Come on now. I think I definitely left my scarf. So I'm gonna go get my scarf and come back, do a little bit of makeup, probably some mascara, and then yeah, go to class, because it is now 12:50, class of 1:15. All I've eaten really today is a muffin, so I might snack a little bit and then eat lunch after class, because I don't think I can effectively eat lunch before class. And then we'll talk about this next hike, which is actually a lot better and really interesting. And we saw a koala, so I will definitely insert that clip later. But let me go get my scarf and then come back. Okay, so now we can talk about the Forts Walk. So that hike, the first one, the rainforest, like rainforest waterfall hike walk, that was in Hidden Valley. That was in like by the Hidden Valley cabins, and we drove away from those. We drove like 2 hours. So that was over in that area. And this now, what I'm talking about, we went to Magnetic Island. So we left there, drove to the ferry, took a ferry out to the island, and then now we're on Magnetic Island, and we did the Forts Walk. So the Forts Walk, we had someone from oh my goodness, we had someone from our accommodation like take us there and do it with us, but we actually did have a tour guide. He's someone that has worked in like an environmental association and things like that for like a really long time. He was very knowledgeable. He knew so much, but we literally stopped at like every tree, every like viewpoint. He told us so many stories. It was really educational, but also really interesting. And also just a really nice hike. Like it was still hot. It was still like 120 degrees. Actually, maybe like 86, but it feels like it was hot. I was drenched in sweat. But we did see a koala. So we're walking, and this is like a hike that's known for seeing koalas. So it wasn't like we were really shocked that we saw it, but like we weren't able to even see platypuses at the other hike. So we're hoping that this hike we'd see a koala. And so it's hot. We didn't really want to go on this hike. We heard that it's all uphill. It was going to be really bad, but it wasn't too bad. Compared to the other one, it was not bad. Oh, sorry. It wasn't bad at all, really. So we just like really talked. We got a better understanding of like the wildlife there compared to like the rainforest wildlife. And there's only one snake that could kill us. But yeah, we got a better understanding of that. Sorry, this is kind of getting loud. But what am I gonna do? I think we're just gonna do some clear brow gel. But yeah, I know we got a better understanding of the wildlife, the plants, and some of the animals that live there. And I actually learned a lot about koalas. Like koalas, they're cute. Like the male koala that we saw was asleep, and I didn't know like how much they sleep. Like I didn't know that koalas really sleep like their entire day away. That was something really interesting to me that I didn't know. I sadly did not get to hold a koala or even pet a koala, but it's okay. But yeah, no, that walk, I don't really have much to say about that walk, and other than like how interesting it was and just how educational it was, and the more that I learned about everything. And I will insert clips from that hike of the koala, and they had an amazing viewpoint, and we took a really cute group picture. I don't know if I have that to insert that, but that could be good to insert. And yeah, after that, I think that was our last really hike walk. But I think as I finish up my makeup, I'm just gonna bring up some things that I would definitely bring on hikes. Okay. Okay, so for hikes, number one, definitely, like most definitely, have plenty of water. Like I only had 2 liters because that's enough for me. But some people had 3 liters of water with them because that's what they needed. That's what they knew they needed. I would have snacks, and I would at least have one person in your group to have a first aid kit because you never know what could happen. Like we had someone slip and fall. She cut her knee on the rainforest waterfall hike. It wasn't too bad. We had someone else like scrape something, and one of like the thorns from like those thorny vines got stuck in someone, so they had to do that. But I would definitely have one person having, excuse me, first aid kit, and that's all I really had though. And later, depending on your hike, I would definitely have layers. Whether it's gonna get hot or cold, hat, sunglasses, sunscreen, bug repellent, all of that. Have that. But, and honestly, I definitely say that hiking boots or shoes are definitely recommended, but not necessary depending on your hike. I think the highest level I've done since I've been here was like a level 3 hike, and I definitely made it in my shoes. Like I just have these really comfy tennis shoes that were white at one point in their life, and now they're brown. But I definitely, hiking boots recommended, but I wouldn't say they're necessary. Like don't stop yourself from hiking because you don't have hiking boots. But yeah, I would definitely say hiking boots. I don't know what else. That's all I really had though. I didn't really have much because I'm not really an experienced hiker. Like I know they told us at the meetings, like I know some people have, I don't know what they're called, like the poles, but that's for like a steeper incline, I guess for a harder hike. But this is just what I had for like our intermediate hikes. And so now I'm just gonna finish up this and come back and just, yeah, okay. Bam. Okay guys, thanks for watching today's video. If you have any more questions about either hike or just questions about the Pacific program in general, definitely leave a comment down below. I'll make sure I get back to you. And yeah, I'm super excited I got to share this. I definitely want to include as much footage as possible in this video because I did not actually film doing it, only because it was so strenuous. And like I was scared the other one was going to be just as strenuous. but I will include footage for you guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notifications button, and get ready for the next video. Oh my gosh. And I'm excited to share the rest of this program with you guys. Don't forget to be great today.
Oh, forgot I had to clip signs.